All right, we're officially live, man. My guy.
Hey, I'm just tweeting it out.
Hey, oh, you tweeting that thing out?
Tweet that thing out.
All right, man. Hey, keep in mind, look at the timer. Uh, we are back, man. We are back after a 1 week hiatus. I was in Florida. My nephew starting point guard for his basketball team in 10th grade. So I had to show some love, channel
Young
my inner
superstar.
LeVar Ball. Almost got kicked out. Had a great time. Yeah, man. And we're back. We're back. I wanted to do something on Sunday. My boy got the in-laws in town.
Yup.
So that's I
Spend
don't
time with
that,
family.
that could be good or bad, but it's that time of year, man. It's our
It
family.
is,
Gotta be with family. You gotta be with
for
family this
sure.
time of year. If not, you got your friends, man. If you ain't got friends, hey, hit us up, man. I'll hang with you, man. You can come to the crib or something like that on things
I
on
mean, I mean, we'll try you
Christmas.
out. I don't know if we'll be long-term friends, but
Hey, we'll try you out. We'll do a trial-based period. Um, we got a couple of things we want to get into today. Let's start with what happened on Monday, man. The greatness we experienced on Monday.
boy, when I tell you that I got accustomed to a certain lifestyle,
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know if I can go back, man.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yo, what up, man? Hey, so you want to tell about that lifestyle though, man? Like you want to?
So your boys were courtside at the Hawks. I'm gonna come out and just straight up say it.
Oh yeah,
When
big
I tell you,
flags, big flags,
when
big
I tell
flags,
you,
big flags.
it's a different experience. This is how I knew we weren't used to this. We went through the regular entrance, just over there at Phillips Arena, or I'm sorry,
On the
State
main
Farm.
street, right next
State
to Dominique
Farm.
Wilkins Stadium. I mean,
Yeah, right next to
statue.
the statue.
Yeah.
You see the Dominique Wilkins statue. Like, all right, bet here's the entrance. You go in. We walk all the way through all the security, and then we go to sign in, and then it beeps on us. We
Oh,
thought like an
like
alarm was going off.
so the red alarm, like it just said rejected on the ticket, and I was like, yo, I know damn well we bought these tickets. We bought it through our business account. I mean, yeah, but yo, like, why is this shit not working? And then they told us to take the long entrance, COVID protocols. I was like, oh shit, bro, I'm from Lithonia, man. I ain't never been nothing like. I'm usually going through the
It's
front door.
the private entrance. They're like, no, you got to go through the private entrance through the tunnel.
Yeah.
And then when we get in there,
We got
like,
2 minutes. Oh, we
yeah, we had
almost
2 minutes.
there.
We can cuss.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. That shit was
bro,
crazy, man.
that shit was
That
wild.
shit was crazy.
They had us. They had like all the security guards were actually nice to us for once. Usually
Yeah,
they see
security
two
guard
colors
actually
and
talked to
walk in
you.
there,
Yeah, they was like, look at these minority guys over here, man. Look, let me go talk to him. He was like, who y'all
bro.
think winning tonight, man? Oh, what's up, man? And what my man said, hey, they going all the way down. She was like, where? All the way down. I was like, ooh,
Private level,
I ain't never been this far down before.
bro. I didn't even know it went that
I'm
deep.
surface level.
And then when we were trying to get to our seat, the lady was like, "Oh, dang, y'all did good. Y'all are behind the players."
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, we do what we can, but like they
But
didn't they didn't think we belong, but we definitely belong because
we
once we were
definitely
there,
belong, bro. And it definitely belong. And that's the crazy thing about, like, we can tie that together with just like developers as well. I mean, like, our sense of when we got there, I'm not gonna lie, when I first sat down, I was like,
fish out of water.
dang, bro, I ain't supposed to sit here, man. I'm a kid from Lithonia. But at the end of the day, I realized, yo, and I talked to you about it's like, yo, we do belong there. And it's kind of like our journeys into tech. You know, you were, early developer in Cali, a kid from Atlanta by way of Canada, and then now you out there with those Cali kids. I mean, did you get the sense that you belong when you were a dream developer?
Hell no. But the first like month and a half, I was like real scared about this shit. And then
Mm-hmm.
after this is right around the time though that like Migos popped off and then Future started popping off like worldwide. And like I was like, oh, time to flex the Atlanta background. And then I was like, yo, these nerds can't talk to me any kind of way, dog. Like
Yeah.
I'm from Atlanta, and like once I started owning it, that's kind of like when I started like realizing, kind of like when we were at the game, it was like we're walking around, we're like, oh dang, do we go this way? Do we go this way? Oh damn, I never seen basketball Reese's before. Like, what is this?
Oh, but yo, they had free candy. They had free basketball Reese's. I never seen this type of Reese's before. I don't eat Reese's, but I grabbed a handful as much as I could. You know.
This is how you know we're country. They had like all types of free food. They had steaks, seafood, pasta, and we just hit up like the pizza line like four times
Yo,
in a row.
yo, I was like, yo, them lines too long for everything else, man. I'm hungry now. Yo,
Bro, it was
let's get this
busting
pizza,
though.
bro. Hey, that
That
pizza was
pizza was
busting.
busting.
But back to it though, with the whole Cali experience, you said it took you like 2 years because, like,
Two
I met
months.
other 2 months.
But that's also because, like, well, dang.
Honestly, I thought you were shuffling. It sounded like you were shuffling cars in the background. I was gonna say that was very impressive.
I don't know whose number this is, but we ain't answering that. Um, it took me like 2, 3 months of like on my first job because like everyone knew everything, right? And like I
Hmm.
know in the industry they call it like imposter syndrome or whatever.
Fake it till you
And
make it. That's what the rappers do.
that's what I thought. I was like,
Yeah.
man, your boy is a dropout. I ain't got no degree. I ain't got no experience, but like I snuck my way into this junior position. Let's get it. Because like the way I looked at it, I was like, man, I was broke in Georgia. Broken Cali probably won't be as bad. And then
Mm.
once I saw that signing letter, I was like, all right, cool. They think I know something, and like I did know something. You often underestimate like how much you actually know, and the
That's
main thing
true.
is like kind of like we were underestimating. Like we're sitting there behind the players, and like we were kind of uncomfortable at the start, I would say, but then like 5 minutes into the game, it was like, whatever, dude. Like everyone else is here. Like we paid for our ticket the same as everyone else paid for their ticket. Like,
Well, all everyone on that road didn't pay for their ticket, allegedly.
well, I mean, there was some investments going on,
There
right?
were some investments going on, and there's and we'll get back to that when we get to the investment segment. But um, I went through that too as well. My thing was the whole thing in school. I mean, because I grew up on the east side of Atlanta, and you already know what the Cobb County school systems are not anywhere top ranked in anything. So it's kind of crazy how like going from that to going to like college, just being with kids in like computer science courses who understood this shit. Like just the first class was Java. Never forget. It was terrible. I failed. But all these other kids was like, yeah, I did this shit in middle school. This is easy. Switch statements, all this. When I'm looking at this, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I didn't even know how to use the system dot print out. I didn't even know what it meant. And I was like, yo, what does this mean? But of course, I had my teacher read off the PowerPoint, which I called his ass out one time in class. He got mad about that. But yeah, man, it was just I didn't feel like I belonged in the computer science program at all until like I want to say honestly my last semester. I just stuck with it because I didn't want to lose, and I kept losing. So I was like, hey,
That's
I'm gonna beat this shit. So yeah, man, it's just crazy.
competitiveness of it, right? And you're just like,
Yeah,
nah, fuck that. I'm not losing.
I'm not losing, bro. And it was just, I think it really hit me like when I first got my first job at campusspecial.com. I don't know if I ever told you about that. And they kind of they try to lowball me like crazy for like 50 grand just to work there. So I didn't feel like the sense of belonging there either because it was just, I mean, the guys I worked with was like one was a white tech grad, one was like some regular white dude, but I don't know, they had like their own little dynamic and shit like that, and they just, I could talk to you now, but I could go home and talk a different type of way because like then goes back to the whole code switching. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Where we have to put up a persona because like we come from different communities than the average person. So I mean, I can't really, talk shit like I normally do with you versus like I go back to the Orange Company all the time and just say, hey, yeah, man, fuck y'all or some shit like that. It'd be like, oh my God.
Oh
We're
my
gonna talk about this
gosh.
on retro on
You're
Thursday.
getting written up,
We're
Redrick.
gonna talk about this on Thursday in retro.
I'm gonna have to report this to HR.
HR is downstairs on the fourth floor. Damn it. It's crazy, man. It took a while, honestly, for me to realize that I'm more than just belong. Like I'm here already. And, once I took that first step as becoming a developer, like you said, we know more than what we know. Like sometimes we kind of just like think of that. For instance, when people want to be seniors, shout out to Musa. What's up, Musa? When people want to be senior engineers, like they don't know the actual like measuring stick. Like, do I belong here, or should I know this much? Should I know that much? I mean, deep down, a shit ton of stuff. My mom's calling. Mom, if you're watching, I'm gonna call you back. But yeah, deep down, you know more than what you actually know. And as an engineer, I just feel like once you change that mindset that you do belong, you can exceed, man. You can just do anything you possibly want with this shit. So I mean, it ties back to us belonging there.
For sure. Like, And a lot of it is just, not necessarily being exposed to different environments from a young age, but like, we can make up for it. Like, just because maybe you come from a disadvantaged background doesn't mean that you have to be disadvantaged your whole life.
Yeah,
And like
exactly.
just having that like because like there's other like on the flip side, like if you come from a disadvantaged background, chances are you've got some like other skills. Like you're like probably more you got more grit, right? Like you're willing to like, put in a little bit more work or do something like this. Now that doesn't necessarily mean like, go over here and just overwork yourself, but like,
Hmm.
different types of problem solving skills, different perspectives on life and just ways to look at things. So like these are often we can use these to our advantage because like me and you, like, we call it our superpower because we can just walk into any room and talk to anybody and
Yeah.
people will just start liking us. Like people just want to give us free stuff all the time, right? And so like working in tech, I really haven't met other people with the superpower. And it's funny, like the people that I have met with the superpower, they're not generally your average techie type person. They come from
Mhm.
different diverse backgrounds.
Yeah. I mean, and I think really the sense of the whole belonging does go back to childhood too as well. I mean, think about it. Have you ever told your mom you want your parents that you want to do something and they automatically say you can't do that? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was just that programming that we had as an early child, just saying like, our parents would say like, oh yeah, all right, well, if I can't do this, if ain't no black person gonna be no president, why even strive to be a president anymore then?
Like, oh,
You
you're
know,
Indian, you gotta be a doctor, you gotta be a
yeah, yeah,
lawyer, like
yeah, exactly. I mean, you get it more than me. You're first year. Oh damn, I'm like blanking right now.
first gen.
First gen immigrant, man. So you get it worse than I do. My thing was just education, education, education. But I was like, yo,
Yeah,
I want to eventually work for myself. But it was just, I mean, the older people always told me like, yeah, you can't. I don't know if you can do that. You might as well do the desk job first. I mean,
yeah.
I just feel like we got to empower the kids and let the kids know that hey, you do belong and anything you set your mind to. I mean, and that's a different conversation.
And it
But
was like it was always like that like struggle of like at home, like, no, you can only do this. But then at school, kindergarten teacher be like, you can be
you can
anything you
be
want.
anything you want to be,
It's all real like
anything
nice.
you want to
You go
be.
home and your parents like, nah, fuck all that shit. This is
Yeah,
what
you
you
can
have
be
to do.
anything you want to be. Like, I mean, I feel like that's what we need to instill in just the children instead of just telling them what they can be. Just like, yo, you want to do it, man, go for that shit.
Try
I
that
mean,
shit.
not just children, like everybody, man. Like, yo, if you've been working in the service industry for over 5+ years and you really want to make a career change, do that shit. I mean, do that
Mhm.
shit for real. Like, strive for it. Like, if you really want to do like go into boot camps, do it. I mean, because at the end of the day, if you feel like this is what you want to do, strive for that shit. You do belong, and it just starts there in the mindset. And that's what we realized we belong, man. We literally sat next to the alleged owner of the
Bro,
actual Hawks, which I still think was the owner of the Hawks.
that's the owner for sure, dog.
This man
That's
had a FedEx slip package
handed to him
handed to him at the game
in his seat, y'all.
in his seat. I was like, yo, who is this guy? And then the guy next to him didn't know how to open his text messages on the iPhone. Shout out to my
You
boy Mayhool.
you know he's used to having a secretary do all his messages for him or somebody. Like
This guy Mayhool was on Twitter on his phone, and he looked at Mayhool and was like, "Hey, how do you get your messages on your iPhone? Show me."
first he was like, "How do you make your text?" But he said it like weird, and I was like, "Taxes?" But like, bro, I'm not gonna. I'm thinking in mind, I'm like, dude, I'm Indian, but I'm not an accountant. Like, come on, dog. But then I went from an accountant to tech support.
Yeah, I wanted to say that too. I wanted to say that this old white dudes asked these Indian dudes some IT questions. Yo, that was too funny. But I mean, hey, that was a good ass game, man.
That was a
But on
great
the other
game.
side, there were the investments too as well.
Bruh, when I tell you about the investments, we've talked about investments on the
Hmm.
podcast in the past, whether it be stock market, whether it be crypto, NFTs, flipping sneakers, like these are all different types of investments.
Hmm.
An investment is when you put up something for a greater return in the future. You might lose it too. Investments come in all types of shapes and sizes, wouldn't you
There
say?
were shapes. Hey, let's just say, man, there's some courtside thoughts out there, man. We realize there's a different world out there. Now, what they do, they get the seats close to the actual players,
I feel like we were sitting in that section, and like it makes sense. And after that, I'm like, dang, dude, like if I was if I was trying to find a husband, I'll be sitting right there too, you know?
Hey, hey, like Kevin Samuels say, man, these girls trying to find that high value man, so they go to that they go to that area. No lie, man. Man, there was a girl out there, man. When she sat down, she was taller than when she stood up. That's how fake it was, and that's how all out there she was. It
Even
was crazy.
but even I mean, that's definitely one type of investment. But like even in like the food lounge and stuff, like half the people in there, they didn't even like go to their seats, right? Like
They
they
didn't
were
even
all
go to
there
their
just
seat.
to
They didn't even watch
network,
the game. They were just in there just really just to chat. I
just to
mean, just to
talk with
go,
like
yeah.
other high value, like high net worth people.
Or
Cause like
people who can afford a ticket. I mean,
yeah,
that's
like if
what it
you
really
can
come
afford a
down to.
$1,000 ticket, like you got some means of some sort. That or you had your slang and some things. But I mean, that still means at the end of the
Hey,
day.
yeah, it
But it
means
was
to
funny
actually
because
come through that entrance.
like I'm sitting there, you're sitting there, we're just chilling, and like I look to the left of us, it's nothing but Rolexes. I look to the right of us, I'm like, dang, it's nothing but Rolexes, dog. Like,
Yo, he was like, yo, Rick, you ain't got no Rolex on. Oh shit, I ain't get the memo, man. You know?
no, like I'm about to. My girl's gonna cop me one for my birthday for real.
Okay.
So we going back to
Ooh,
that
big
court
flex.
side.
All right.
We
I
gotta.
need to talk to Ash. I need to tell her to step a game up. I need a Rolex. Might be
Like, oh
watching.
shit.
Oh, what up? What up? What up? What up? Oh,
I know. Kevin
oh, what up, Shay?
Samuels.
What you know about that high value man? Man, hey, you gotta go courtside and you'll see how realistic it is. Like the girls down there are really just dressed up. Like you would think, like going to a Falcons game or going to a Hawks game, you see girls in heels every now and then. Nah, 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 nah. These girls were suited and booted. I'm talking down to the T. That I'm telling you, that girl, I'm cool. You could vouch for me, bro. She was taller when she sat down and stood up. Like it was crazy.
It's
It
funny
was
though.
crazy, man.
Lemon pepper Lou.
Oh, and Lou Williams knew the girls.
He
Yo,
knew the girls.
yo,
He turned around. He was like, "Oh, what's
Lou
up?"
Williams knew the girls. Say what's up to him and everything. I was like, oh snap. Yo, these are regular girls, man. They come to the game often. Man, I'm telling you, it's a different world down there, man. It's a different world. But that shit was fun. We got our we sold the fourth quarter, but that shit was fun, man. Fuck it. I'll do it again.
I mean, what we need to do is figure out a way to fund this courtside lifestyle.
Hey, we had a good conversation about launching these NFTs.
Oh yeah, it's true. We our last episode was Web3 related, so
Mm-hmm.
maybe we figure out a project where we can kind of get help fund these tickets, and it can be kind of like
Honestly,
sure.
look, on the NFT, we're gonna say, hey, we're honestly doing this shit for courtside tickets. I don't
Yeah, no,
care. Like
no, we're gonna be upfront.
like
We
I'm gonna
ain't
be
trying
upfront.
to.
Like I'm not doing this shit
No, we're
for
not doing none of
no.
this like
I'm not gonna
shady
say
shit.
no fake cryptocurrency token dream. I'm
No, we're
doing this
just
for
gonna tell them
courtside
like,
tickets.
hey, we're all gonna come together. We're gonna get a pair of tickets, and then yeah, you can just use them. Like if I'm not going, you can go use them or something like
Yeah.
that.
Hey, and look, and we'll say proceeds go to a nonprofit.
Yeah,
That's
we'll share. We'll
over
share.
the extra amount of courtside tickets.
Whatever we
We'll
raise
figure it out.
over.
We'll figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah, like we'll split up.
Hey,
Like if we
hey,
raise
at
enough
least
for 4 court sides, we'll get 4 court sides, and then like
at
the
least be
remainder will be
honest, man.
donated. No,
At
we're gonna
least
be
be
honest with
honest.
that shit.
Hey, look, in a couple games, we'll donate to some hood ass kids too as well. We'll have the kids on the court side, let them know they belong too.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
bro, why not?
Oh, my screen just went black. Oh,
I
whoa.
mean, I can still see you.
Okay. All right, it's back. But yeah, man, it's crazy, man. It's crazy how like tying that together. Like honestly, when we were on the court talking about belonging and stuff like that, I immediately thought about like being a junior developer. Cause shit, we came from humble beginnings to courtside. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was cool as fuck.
We were
Going
saying
back.
that like go from Lithonia to court, so from Lithonia to
From
courtside.
Lithonia to courtside, man. I text my mom. My mom was like, "Hey, I want to go too, and I want them same tickets you got." I was like, "Oh, I can take you to a game, mom, but damn." But yeah, it's crazy, man. I really wish we definitely need to start getting like some junior developers on here, like after the Christmas holidays and stuff like that. Because yeah, get this thing going, man. To let people know like you do belong, man. If you put your mind to anything, who is anyone to tell you that you can't do it? Like
No.
Who's anyone to say you can't be a senior engineer in a matter of a year after just coming into a boot camp? I seen this shit done before. And the
Bro.
person who did it, I was like, yo, you smart as fuck. Like you were actual senior to me. So
Yeah.
so do your thing, man.
Shout out
But
to our boy,
shout out to who?
our boys that do this shit.
Oh,
In general, I mean,
I was like, I don't see anybody on the screen. But yeah, man. We need to look into like open up the lines and stuff like that too as well. And have
hey,
some people come in and
UX
jump in.
developer in less than 10 months. Let's go.
Hey, that's some real shit, man.
In
Less than 10 months.
fintech too, that's some good ass salaries.
Oh, hey, no lie. Whoever's listening as a UX designer, hit me up. I got a paid project. I really need to get started on. Well, then finish. I need a UX designer. I will pay. I will pay. No free shit. No cheap shit. I will pay. Just let me know. Hit me up. But back to what you were saying, man. I had to drop that quick little advertisement in there.
Little sprinkle, you know.
Oh yeah, that little mama's cooking, little kid. A little bit of that mama's cooking, boy. What you know about that? But yeah, man. Oh, Shay. All right, Shay. Let's talk after this, man. Hey, I'm down. Hey, you said okay. All right, cool. I'm down. We'll talk after this, but yeah, man. It's the sense of belonging, man, and I feel like that's the biggest thing that holds junior developers back. And then like achieving that next level. Yeah.
Especially just like from diverse backgrounds, because like oftentimes we're the first to do it, like in our families, to like work in the tech industry or to, oftentimes like even do college. Like I'm still like I'm not even the first to graduate college still. Like my little brother was the first to, like actually finish his degree in my family, you know what I mean? So
oh yeah.
yeah. Like coming from
hey, at least you went to college.
Hey, that's true.
But I mean, I get what you're saying, man. Like it's I've been through that experience too as well. When I was working at Georgia Tech, I'll never forget like when I was trying to negotiate my salary or what I thought I was worth at the time.
Mm-hmm.
They were trying to lowball me like crazy, and like these older black women, because I mean, I'm pretty much raised by my mom, and I got my sister in my life. I got all these strong women, black women in my life that just influenced me growing up. So I never forget, like they were telling me to take the offer that they lowballed me with. I'm not gonna lie, in the beginning I was like, I just want 70 grand, like that's it. I'm just graduated a year ago. This is what I feel like I want right now. Like it is what it is, and they try to lowball me and then they were telling me not to strive for what I want. They were saying, you black, you know what I'm saying? You get your foot in the door, once you get up, you can rise up from there. But that was the whole mentality of just, from my community. It was just like, get what you can get now and then figure out later versus like get what the fuck you want out of the experience instead of, it's programming, man.
Even if you do that, like that whole idea of like, oh, get in low and then you'll get raises, but like check it out. Like if I get a 5% raise at 50 G's versus a 5% raise at 100 G's every year for the rest of my career, like that's a huge gap to like overcome.
And that's what I was telling them too, because I mean the same ladies were telling me to go to school. They was like, go to school. Because Georgia Tech thing was like, yo, if you go to school, we'll give you an increase of the 6% of your salary, which ain't shit. But here's the thing. Here's the kicker.
More than that.
When you do that, you have to stay an additional 2 years. So they kept trying to explain to me, because like
trying to lock you down for cheap.
Yeah, bro. The director herself was a black woman. She cool as hell. Sheila Isabel. She did some dirty shit, but that's a different story. But pretty much she was just trying to tell me, go to school. We feel like you can move up in the. I'm like, yo, why? Like, you're not explaining why. Like, if I go to school, I'm wasting 2 years. If 2 years is the same salary, and on top of that, I'm giving you additional 2 years just for the 6% increase, I could leave right now and make 10, 15% more, or even 30 to 40. And I told my director that, and I mean, 4 or 5 months later, it kind of happened. So yeah. That's when we met at the Home Depot. I mean, that's when we met at the Orange Company, man.
Hey, it was funny because I remember like similar situations. Like even my mom does it to this day. Like when I was interviewing here to get on at Amazon, I remember when I told them my salary expectations, my mom was like, "Oh, maybe you told them too much. They're gonna say no." Or whatever. And like Amazon, it took them like 2 weeks to get back to me. And she's like, dang, they're gonna say no. You should have said something less. they hit me back and like they're like, all right, cool, we can make it work, like like it's not just like outside forces, it's like our own family members are
Yeah, it's
doing
our
some
own
stuff.
family members, bro. It's our own family members and it's our own community. It's that
And
it's
it's
just that
like,
previous generation.
and you can't blame them because like those are like the environments that they came up in too. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
so it's just like it's up to us to like kind of break through the cycle and just like, you know, try to reach for what we try to reach.
Yeah, reach for where we want to reach. Aim for where you want to aim, no matter how high that
Hell
shit
yeah,
is.
these companies
Oh,
have
they got
money.
all the money, bro. They got all the money. Look, I never forget because like when I was working there at that same at Georgia Tech, man, I wrote this software that pretty much that the Pentagon used, and I got like a letter in the mail for that shit, which is
The
pretty cool.
Pentagon used your software, bro.
Pentagon uses my software, so it's Army software that pretty much collect classified information related to Army related things. I don't have no secret clearance no more. I don't know if I can still talk, but hey, it's related to Army related things. It's sad as fuck in terms of data that they use, but I pretty much sent out that application, which is written in JavaScript. It was good enough to run locally if you didn't have internet, but if you did, I mean, you get your packages and everything else included. And then we sent it out to all the Army bases. Keep in mind they have shitty computers. There's government. I mean, you got to think Internet Explorer 9 type shit, and then even 8 in some cases. And then after that, they input their information, they submit it, and they send the JSON file in. And then I have to go to San Antonio just to press one button, which was cool as fuck. And I watched the Spurs game while I was there, and it concatenates all the data, throws it on one list, and then a month later, I fly back out there, and they literally go through all the data, and that's it. Like they got $500,000 off that shit.
And they're
A
trying to
half a
lowball you.
$1 million, and they tried to lowball me before, and that was right after the whole startup thing flop, and I had to go back full time with them, and they didn't want to give me my retention package that I was verbally promised. It was money, bro. Like they had the money to do it, but they just penny pinched and shit like that. And it's not even no god. Yeah, they still on Windows XP and Windows. Hey, Musa, no lie, Windows XP was probably the greatest operating system they ever had. That was the most stable, like to the point where Bank of America used it after it got deprecated, and they finally had to like switch shit over.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's crazy. They got money, man. But I'm sorry, I went on a little rant right there. You brought me
No,
back.
these companies definitely got money. Like, oh, we don't have money. It's like, well, if you don't have enough money, then why would I want to work for a company that's broke?
Exactly.
Like,
I mean, the actual market is getting even more competitive now. Not just here in Atlanta, especially here in Atlanta, but not just here in Atlanta, but it's getting crazy now. I mean, if you do want to say Atlanta, Microsoft is hiring like crazy, and they're setting the expectations. They're setting the market, and I think those Cali salaries are going to be a standard here soon.
we're already beating out New York salaries.
Yeah, I mean, going to be a standard across the board. I'm talking about
Yeah.
that 150 minimum standard for seniors.
Oh
Like
yeah.
no negotiation. Like you walk in the door, you already know what time it is. But yeah. Oh
Yeah,
man.
because like one of my homies, he stays up in New York actually, and it's funny. This is years ago. This is like right after the Orange Company. Um, I was thinking about moving up to New York, right? I was like, oh, bet, okay,
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me this.
yeah. And one of my homies was like, yo, I can get you like 175 out here, and I was like, cool. And I did the math. I'm like, that's like 100 out here. Like that's not really worth it, for me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's funny because
Unless you're taking the train from Long Island every day.
commute 2 hours every day. But
Shout out to West Hempstead.
but it's funny because now he's at Amazon now, and like we're doing the same salary. And he's out in New York. I'm out here in Atlanta, out here in Cobb County, where it's a little bit cheaper. But like Atlanta, like our salary to cost ratio is ridiculous. Like that's why everyone from New York is moving here in California. Like I know you see all those plates out there in Midtown.
Yeah, a lot of them are in Florida. I don't know what it is about New York, like New Yorkers, Boston nerds. I don't know if you see that. A lot of them move to Florida and shit like that.
Oh yeah,
you go down to Florida, man. I saw a lot of New York tax last week.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm heading to Florida next week or this week, tomorrow. Shit.
Yeah. Oh, it's a different world out there, bro. I'm letting you know right now. We went to Sam's Club. Me and Ash were the only ones in there with a mask on. Even the workers, they had no mask. Hey, they don't believe in no mandates, man. Hey, you know, the Floridians are like, hey, you can't control how I breathe. I'm real, man. That's how it was. Man,
That's
it was
funny.
a pretty unique experience. But yo, all right. So have you heard about betteroff.com? We briefly talked about this. It
Oh
is
yeah. So I saw the tweets. I didn't like actually read any full articles, but from my
Mhm.
understanding, company got a bunch of money through fundraising or something, and after that they just fired everyone.
So, so they did raise the funding. Is I gotta look at their evaluation, but they're really high up there. They're actually like been featured throughout the year in terms of like a company that's on the rise. But the CEO jumped on a call and pretty much stated like, "Hey, if you on this call, I got bad news for you." Keep in mind, it's like 900 people on this call, right? 900 people, and this guy's just straight up like sitting in the chair just like this. If you guys are here, I apologize. I've done this before. I last time I did this, I cried. When you hear somebody say last time I did this, I cried, you already like I'm like,
Come on, bro.
what the fuck is going on? Like, what the fuck are you even talking about? My man was like, yeah, if you're on this call, you're one of the lucky ones. We're gonna have to let you go. We'll give you a severance, we'll give you your packages, and yeah, sorry. Thank you for your service. Straight up, just let go of
Zoom.
900 people 2 weeks before Christmas. 2 weeks before Christmas, bro.
Couldn't wait two
Couldn't
weeks.
wait till after
You raised
Christmas.
like how many like hundreds of millions of
Hundreds of
dollars?
$1 million. You couldn't wait 2 weeks after Christmas. You give them their severance package, I guess, to close out the year, which you're getting them off the books for the following year. But the idea was we're going to expand and we're going to push our company even harder now.
You
And
can
I'm like,
expand by like,
I'm
bro.
like, how, bro? Like, how are you gonna push the people who are left to work even like 2 times as harder? And man, the CEO gave it got so much backlash to the point where he give that bullshit like, I should have handled it better. I handled it. My man still didn't even say sorry.
I
It was
saw
just
that.
like,
I saw that he said he was taking some time off for his mental health because of the whole backlash. I'm like,
bruh.
bro,
I
you
mean,
just fired 900 people.
you fired
Like,
900 people, bro. You not prepared for them to be pissed. What are you taking off for, bro? Like, they're gonna be pissed, bro.
bro,
Just
like,
confront the issue. Just like, hey, man, it is what it is. We had to let you guys go. My apologies. We're gonna do severances. My deep apologies. This is what's going on in the company. And then come to find out, my bro, come to find out the reason why he fired majority 900 of these people is because it's due to the pandemic, everything's remote work. They are actually monitoring what they actually do on the computers remotely.
it was spying on him, bro.
Because they said based on the data, some of those people like actually only been on the call, only been on calls, only been in like actual remote activity like 2 hours a day, 2 to 3 hours a day. That's what they're claiming and alleging, saying like most of the data shows that they have missed calls. Case in point, like their Slack notifications or their inactives are off or something like that.
I got a little hack for you, y'all. Luckily, I don't work at a company that monitors me like that. What you do is you get you a nice little wristwatch. You take your and make sure it's a wristwatch with a second hand. You take your optical mouse and you put it on top of that. So every time the second hand moves, it's like the mouse moves a little bit.
What? Hey,
I got the tech for y'all.
I was gonna say get the Jiggler app.
I mean,
Yo, I never heard of that before. I'm about
bro,
to,
you know,
I'll try that just for fun. See what
modern
works.
problems require modern solutions. You feel
That
me?
is true, but it's crazy, bro. Like they're actually monitoring the actual
Bro.
computers, and that's what they're claiming. That's the reason why not all 900, but majority of them due to like lack of work. And
Were they
then
aware? I mean, they'd have to be aware of it, right? Like,
are you? I mean, are
otherwise,
we?
isn't it illegal?
Yo, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I mean, how extensive? I mean, case in point, we go on Slack, bro. You got the Slack Pro. Your employer can look at your private messages.
Yep,
A lot of
I knew
people don't
that.
know that shit.
I knew that. But the
Yeah, a
reason
lot of
why I
people
knew
don't
that,
know that shit.
tell me how I know.
Oh, because you have the Pro edition.
Because when we did our own consultancy, we upgraded the pro, and then we accidentally was like, wait, we can see everything. This shit is fucked up.
Oh, so you were seeing
and
people
then
talk shit.
and then we literally, well, I mean, it was just like 4 of us friends, right? Like running our own company.
Mm-hmm.
But like we literally like, yeah, we're just gonna downgrade to regular Slack because like we all talk shit to each other anyways, but we're like, yeah, but like what if we hire a fifth person and all this? Like, we don't want no drama. We're just gonna get the regular ass
Exactly.
Slack.
Yeah, I mean, people don't know that. People don't know your Slack messages are being monitored, no matter if they're private or public. So, yeah, working from home, even webcam. Oh, wait, whoa, go back, go back. You can monitor people from work, like from webcams.
Mhm.
Oh hell no, man.
It's
That's
not illegal
that's
if it's your property.
that's
Ah,
kind of
speaking of
out there.
working from home, I saw this article. I mean, I just saw the picture. I saw the title. I didn't click on it. Your boy's lazy, but
Mhm.
some guy slipped and fell while working from home, and he's entitled to workers' comp.
How?
Um, the courts ruled that yeah,
Because I
you're
stepped on
on the
a
job.
I stepped on like a the Christmas outlet for little Christmas tree ornaments or whatever.
No, no, you
It hurt my
didn't.
foot like
No,
hell.
you didn't.
Yeah,
You
I
slipped
did.
while
I
you were
did.
standing at your standing desk doing your job, Rick. That's
Oh,
what happened.
so if you bust your ass while working, you can sue.
You can get workers' comp, yeah.
Okay, look at you giving
So
a
you
life
know,
life hacks.
your boy strained his wrist while typing up this code. Might need to take a break. Get some
Oh,
paid leave real quick.
oh, you might need to go see the chiropractor from that chair too,
Hey,
from
they gotta pay for that
sitting in a chair.
the acupuncture stuff. Since the
Just say,
wrist.
hey, I worked 9 hours today to catch up on some stuff, bug fixes, hot fixes. Oh, my back is killing me, bro.
Mhm.
Workers comp, man, man, you could sue for anything, bro.
Bruh, they done changed the game. Once I saw that, I was like, hold on, dog. Like anything could happen.
Yeah, yeah, but it's crazy, man. It's crazy how they really monitoring like remote work, monitoring your actual progress and stuff like that. Um, I mean, they can already look at like I would think as a developer, bro, the only thing you really need to look to monitor someone is their commit history. How often they're committing, how often they're completing their tasks. I really don't give a shit about what you do at home. Like it is what it is. I got like 2 tasks. You can knock this shit out today and tomorrow. Cool. Do your thing, bro. Hey,
Especially if you're
write code to
salaried, bro.
12,
Like
play a
if you're
2K.
yeah, like if you're
Yeah.
salaried, I'm not paying you for your time. I'm paying you for your output.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, if
So
you're hourly, I could see the argument. I still think just pay them the full rate, but like I
mhm.
could see the argument. Like, no, we're paying you by the hour, and you only worked 3 hours. You said you worked 8. Cool, we'll pay them for
That's a
the
different
3 hours.
story. That's like I need to see you in the building, basically,
Yeah. But
to
if
get
you're
my money's
salaried,
worth.
it's like, dude, who cares? You're paying me for my brain, not my time, right? Like,
That's true. That's true. Because some companies don't give a shit. They'll reach out to you in the weekends. Like
yeah.
I had that done before.
Oh yeah.
The older startup I used to work at, where I had some manager who was annoying as fuck, messaged me at 8 a.m. on Saturday, had me thinking it was Friday, and I was like, "Yo, bro, it's Saturday." Oh, I know. It gives us 2 more days until our demo on Monday. I was like, "Okay, bro. Uh, I'll look at this one tomorrow." And he was like, I don't know if the manager told you, but yeah, he said you see if you're available on this weekend too. I was like, yeah, ain't nobody
I'm
touching
not
that.
I'm not
I ain't
available.
doing nothing today, bro. Don't hit me
Yeah.
up. But yeah, I mean that's the whole salary thing too. That's the drawbacks. But hey, man, it is what it is.
Pros and cons.
Hey,
Pros
if
and
you don't
cons.
like it, just leave. That's what I did.
Yeah. It's options right now for us.
And it's very competitive in this environment, in the technology environment in general. And then being minorities, hey man, we hot commodities, man. We increased the
Yo,
diversity rate right
legit.
there, man.
Legit.
Hey,
Like, I mean, it kind of sucks, but hey, make that bag. Like,
hey, make that back. I'm pretty sure I boosted my company's their black engineering by 100%.
dang.
So yeah.
But Rick, 100% of zero is still zero.
Oh. Oh, okay. You got jokes today.
Out here doing math and shit.
Hey, I see, man. Using the right side of your brain.
Ooh,
But yeah, man. But other than that, man, hey, that Hawks game was tough, man. It was I'm doing this shit again. I'm doing it again, and we gotta figure out a way to get courtside. We can go ahead and sell tickets. We can make our investments. I'll make our money back, as well as do something for some kids, some inner city kids, or some kids from my throwing, and just show like, hey man, y'all want courtside tickets? Here,
I
get us
don't
these
know, just
ones.
get some of our listeners that are local and do like a
Oh man.
raffle, let them pull up.
Hey, come on, man. We gotta make some money next year before we do something like that now. Come on.
I
But
mean,
hey, I'm
we
down.
gotta make
I'm
some
down.
money. We
I'm
do it. We
down.
just gotta make some money to do this shit.
Hey, yeah, we just give it right back to the community though. But yeah, man. Hey man, it's been a great Thursday otherwise.
Yeah. What do you got planned?
Today?
Yeah. I'm about to
Uh
go watch Spider-Man with Musa
tonight?
tonight with Musa.
Oh wait. Hey, I'm going
Your boy
Saturday.
got the suit ready too. I don't know if I'm gonna change it. I
Oh,
might just take the mask with me.
all right, all right. So at the end credits, look for assistant director. It should be Megan Gilwater. My homeboy's my good friend of mine, his fiance, but you know, I knew her since college. But yeah, she's assistant director for Spider-Man Far From Home. I mean, No Way Home. But bro, we got a private screening on Saturday, and she invited me to go. It's pretty much their engagement party. But you know, you know what I'm going for. I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm going for Spider-Man. But I'm gonna bring a gift, man. You know, it's my boy too now. I'm gonna bring a gift. But you
You
know,
gonna
I'm
wear
going
your
for that
spider suit?
Spider-Man.
You gonna wear
I
your
ain't,
spider suit?
I ain't wearing no Spider-Man suit. Yeah, I'm just going. Oh, nah, probably not. Because I'm trying to see if I want to go to this that Jackson State football game. Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm not gonna lie. I call it the Black Bowl. You know, it's the HBCUs, and plus it's Dion team. Man, Dion made history and got the best recruiting kid in the nation to come to a HBCU school.
That's
That is
wild.
crazy. And have you seen the videos on Twitter with the Florida State fans? Let's be real, the white fans burning his jersey now.
Yep.
Pissed, pissed,
Bad as
pissed,
hell.
pissed, bro. And the kid, rumor has it, has $1 million deal on the table from Barstool Sports,
Wouldn't doubt it. Speaking
and
of
it's an NIL. So you mean you can put it out there now?
yeah, speaking of HBCUs, did you see that Master P took his son out of the HBCU that they were at?
Mm-mm.
They said because there wasn't enough resources. He said like, yo, like we're not blaming the school. It's just that's just the way it is. These schools got better resources for my kid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Until it changes, it's gonna be the same.
yeah.
Yeah, man. But outside of that, man, I'm going Saturday, so don't hit me up at all tomorrow. I'll call you
Go ahead.
after I watch it.
I
Oh,
mean,
you watch Venom too, right?
no, I didn't. I didn't see Venom. I didn't watch any of the Venoms.
Oh, bruh. All right, so
I
I
remember
watched Venom.
homeboy that sat across from us at Orange Company talked about Venom 1 a lot.
Venom 1 was pretty good. I watched Venom 2. It's kind of confusing, but it gets good. But at the
At the
end,
end, though, I saw the end
oh, you saw the end scene?
on YouTube. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. Oh man, look at you, man. But yeah, it pretty much ties to the Spider-Man universe. Spoiler.
Spider
If you
Verse.
haven't seen.
Did you see the
But yeah.
trailer for Spider Verse 2?
Mm-mm. I've been trying to
Into
stay
the
away from
Spider Verse
trailers,
2?
man. I want these virgin eyes when I go to these movies now. Like I
Yeah.
haven't seen any No Way Home. Well, okay, I kid you not. I watched like it was like a Sunday night football game or something. And next
Mhm.
thing you know, somebody popped up in No Way Home. I was like, oh hell no, cut this shit off. Cut this shit off. Y'all just ruined shit right there.
My
Fucking
homeboy Jamal also
Doctor
said no.
Octopus popped up. The first person on the scene,
And you're
Doctor
like, what?
Octopus popped up. I'm like, what the fuck? Cut this shit off,
Imagine
man.
I got a homie, Jamal Musa knows him. He literally does not watch any trailers. Like every single Marvel movie, he hasn't seen a single trailer.
That's
And
how it
he's a
should
huge
be, man.
Marvel fan too. I'm like, dude, imagine how hype it would be to watch these movies with fresh eyes.
Look, man, ever since that Batman vs Superman movie came out, and I've seen all the you know how big of a Batman fan I am, and I saw all the fucking trailers on there, and the trailer was the movie. I was like, I ain't never watching
That was
no
the whole
trailers
movie.
again in my life.
That was the whole
Never,
movie.
never.
Talking about my mother's name is Martha. My mom's name's Martha too. We're friends.
Nah, man, what pissed me off? Batman kill in that movie.
Yeah.
Batman don't kill, man.
You
I
don't?
don't know. Yeah, he don't kill. Man
That's
was
like a
murking like
main
crazy.
like a main character point, like that's like Peter Parker. Like he's trying to balance real life with like his Spider-Man duties.
Oh,
And
I was
his
about
real
to say
life got
Peter
in trouble.
Parker. Peter Parker kills, man. Look at the first
Oh, he
Spider-Man movie.
kills. He kills, but like
Yeah,
what I'm saying is like he's got
yeah.
to struggle. Like his real life got to suffer because he's trying to do the right thing, you know? Like
You
that's
remember
his character
the
arc.
Tobey Maguire movies, the first and
Yeah,
second one?
he was a loser, but that's
Uh,
what Spider-Man's supposed to be.
Hey, and that's why the Amazing Spider-Man was my favorite Spider-Man because he had swag, bro.
He was
He was
swagged out,
cool
but
as
he was
hell.
still a
He was
loser though.
smart. He was smart too,
He
but he was
was.
swagged out, bro.
But he was still
He
a
was
loser in the
swagged
sense
out.
that like his real life wasn't all that. Like he was a pizza delivery boy, and he's just like, yeah, you know,
He was in school, which
yeah,
should have been like, yeah, he was in school.
he's
Peter
supposed to
Parker.
be.
I mean, the other
New
Tobey Maguire.
Spider-Man's a little too cool.
Man, I was a kid when the first Tobey Maguire series came
Same.
out. So when they got letters on the door that he got evicted, I was like, dang, he couldn't pay his rent. Dang, don't he got a job? Dang.
Yeah.
That's why I started realizing New York is very expensive.
Right?
I was like, oh shit. But Amazing Spider-Man, shit was cool as hell. He was the coolest Spider-Man. And then you got old privileged Spider-Man, Tom Holland. This
Oh,
man got
Iron Man Jr. That's what he
yeah,
is.
exactly. Iron Man
Iron
Jr.,
Man
Doctor
Jr.
Strange Jr. That's all he really is. But it's about to be crazy, man. It's
I
gonna
mean,
be
I know I'm gonna love the hell out of it. It's just like
okay.
he doesn't feel like Peter Parker, you know? Like cool,
I'm
he's a cool Spider-Man, but he ain't Peter Parker, you know?
yo, I'm hearing this is better. It's way better than Endgame. Like way better than Endgame. That's what I've been
Dog, I
hearing.
might wear my suit for this. I might have to get dressed if
That's
that's
what
the case, dog.
that's what I've been hearing, bro. Way better. I'm planning on seeing it twice because I'm seeing it without Ash, and then Ash gonna be hating, so I got to see what Ash. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought I was a spoiler moose. So I thought you put Miles Morales gonna be in the movie. I was gonna cut off this stream right now.
I mean, Donald Glover plays Prowler in the other one, in the first one.
Oh yeah.
He was Prowler. So technically it's still open for Miles Morales, and then with everything going on, you know.
We'll see. We'll see. And you got Spider Gwen. You can fit in there too because Gwen did die in the
Well,
Amazing Spider-Man.
let
So
me tell
they
you,
can tie her into it.
yeah. I need Nick Cage Spider-Man to be in this. Spider
Who?
Noir from remember with the hat and the trench coat.
Oh yeah.
I need him and Spider Pig to be in this.
Oh yeah. I don't know. It's gonna be a crazy movie though, from what I think is gonna happen. But from what I hear, man, is way better than Endgame. It's way better.
Yo, Musa, are you dressing up? Because if you dress up, I'm gonna dress up. But if you ain't dressing up, I ain't trying to be the only guy in the
What Musa gonna pull up and be what?
Miles, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, okay. It's like Musa kind of too big to be Miles, man. I was gonna go with Rhino.
Hey, no, that's Miles when you're on the football team.
Oh yeah, that's true. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a hell of a fucking weekend for this Saturday. I mean, this Saturday. So, yo, we doing an episode next week? Wait, because Christmas is next week, right?
We'll pull up
I
this,
keep forgetting Christmas is next week.
Next week, next Thursday is the 23rd.
You in town?
Yeah, I'm in town.
All right. Hey, let's go ahead and knock out this Christmas special, man. We can do a raffle on a gift.
I mean, your boy got the Christmas hat on deck. You know, we ready. The Christmas special.
All right, we'll tweet it out after, but we're gonna do a Christmas giveaway. But yeah, man, that's all I got for today, man. Hey, if you think you belong, you want to strive for something, do it. Do that shit, man. You belong, man. Don't let nobody tell you, stop you. If you're a junior developer trying to get to the next level, hell, if you're a senior developer trying to become architect, or you want to launch your own company, startup, all that shit, do that shit, man. You belong. So that's what I got for it. And go Hawks.
Go Hawks.
Oh, we are the official, unofficial podcast of the Atlanta Hawks. I forgot to say that in the beginning.
Oh yeah, we are the unofficial podcast.
Hey, we the official, unofficial podcast. So
fuck all y'all other podcasts. That's us.
Yeah. But that's all I got for today. I had a great time.
As usual.
Yeah.
We're the Peachtree Devs. Like, comment, subscribe, talk your shit.
Hey, talk your shit. Come check us out. Holiday special next week. We're gonna figure out what we're gonna give away, but we're gonna give something away.
We might do some live giveaways or something like that, you know.
That's cool. That's cool. We gotta do like a little Christmas giveaway. Hey, whoever wins, don't expect your shit before Christmas though. It's probably
that's gonna come late. I mean, come on. The day before.
Come on now. Come on now. It's the gift of giving.
You get that shit mid-January.
Yeah. Oh, yo, bro, your boy went to the Grinch last week. I forgot to tell you.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
Oh, that shit was good, man. You know, I'm culture out here in these streets now.
I'm
You know,
trying to watch.
I went to a nice little play.
I wanted to watch Shen Yun and then Nutcracker. Shen Yun's the Chinese ballet. I know you've seen the billboards everywhere.
Nah, that's too culture for me,
I
dog.
know. I heard
I did
that's
not
that
see
shit
those
that
things before.
I heard that shit was banned in China because they talk
Mm,
about China before communism. I'm like, damn, bro. So they really hate y'all. Y'all can't go back to your own country anymore.
dang. Wait, when
Fuck, I want to watch
this
that
hit the
tonight.
Fox?
Shit, I don't know. There's billboards everywhere. I think it's in the city right now, and then in
I,
January it's coming to Cobb
I was
Galleria.
about to say what? Oh, that explains. Okay, you said Cobb. Oh, I was like, I don't see none of those goddamn billboards anywhere.
No, it's in the city too. It's in the city too. It's in the city right now. I think it's at Woodruff.
I might check it out.
But
Yeah,
I want to
man.
watch Nutcracker because I ain't seen that shit in so long. And your boy was in Nutcracker in first grade. School play.
Who did you play?
Your boy was just a background soldier out here busting these rats in the face.
Okay. All right, that's cool. That's cool.
No, sorry, that was second grade. That was Miss Green's class. Shout out to Miss Green. You
Hey,
know
Miss
how they
Green.
do foreign exchange students? We
Mm-hmm.
did foreign exchange teachers that year.
Really?
Yeah, so like our teacher, like we had her for the first half of the year, and the second half of the year she went to Australia, and an Australian teacher came and taught our class for the rest of the
Oh,
year.
that's cool as shit.
That shit was fun.
Hey, that
That
reminds
shit,
me of the movie The Color Friendship. I don't know if you ever seen that on Disney Channel before.
maybe.
Yo, it was just like that. It was just the foreign exchange students got swapped out, except it was a black family that I guess their kid went to Africa and they thought they were getting an African kid,
But it was a
but
white kid
it was a
from
white
Africa.
girl. It was a white girl from South Africa, right?
Oh shit.
And yo, that shit was funny, bro. You gotta go back and watch these Disney movies as an adult, man. They're
Bro, these
hilarious.
was it
Yo,
those
the
Zoom
dad, look,
Disney Zoom movies?
yeah, bro. The taxi driver was black, and he carried the girl's luggage to the door. And the guy was like, "Oh yeah, what's up, man? Yeah, it's good to have you here, man. It's good to have you here." That put the taxi cab driver like, "Yeah, all right, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. So do your thing." And he's left with the white girl, like, "The hell are you doing here?" Yo,
Oh,
this man kicked her out the house, bro.
I mean,
How you gonna kick the girl out the house?
what was that
Yo,
movie? Mean Girls? Wasn't she a white African too?
she was.
Yeah, because she goes, oh, I'm from Africa or whatever, and the girl's like, why aren't you black? Then right,
Hey, and no lie, man, that was the first time I realized they were like,
white
because I mean,
Africans.
yeah, because I mean, I'm African American. Shit, I don't know anything about in terms of where I really come from. I'm with the, I'm part of the lost tribe. So yeah, that's those 90 movies. I might watch a 90 Disney movie tonight, man.
Boy, them
Even
shits. Luck of the
Stevens movie or
Irish.
something. Oh yeah,
Name a better
yeah.
basketball movie.
Airbud.
That's another Disney movie, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Airbud did it all, bro.
You know, legit best basketball movie of all time, The Sixth Man with the Wayans bros.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say like Mike, bro. Like Mike, hands down.
Like Mike's solid. I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Everyone's gonna say Space Jam, but like, I'm gonna be a little hipster with it. I'm gonna be a little hipster with it.
I mean, but the greatest sports movie of all time in the 90s to me will always be The Little Giants. I don't know if you ever
Icebox,
seen
the goat.
Yeah, The Little Giants.
Little Giants.
But
Too good.
yeah, man, that's all I got for today. Before we go on another rant, I'm about to watch the Chiefs and the Chargers. I'm in the fantasy football playoffs, so I got a lot of implications going on. AKA, I'm in a $1,500 league. So I want this $1,500 so I can buy some dumb shit to show it to other league members. Ha ha ha.
Buy some buy something just to flex on them.
Yeah, I might get them a section and then tell them to pull up and then not even go myself. Y'all boys have fun. Oh yeah. I'm in the crib playing 2K. Y'all boys, make sure y'all tip y'all bartender. Tip y'all bartender.
Too good.
But yeah, man. Hey, like, subscribe, the normal engagement stuff. They got rid of the dislike button, so we can't see if you dislike a lot. So yeah. But yeah, man. Hey, don't dislike us, man. Hey, be sure to check us out. All your local podcasts. If you're on the podcast, listen to this. Kind of meta, but oh wait. Good luck and fancy. Hey, appreciate it, man. Hey, look. By the way, before I go, this fantasy football league season might have been the greatest triumphant yet. I need a win though. I have the lowest scoring team in the league, and I made the playoffs as a 6th seed. Don't ask me how. We fought through everything. We fought through everything. COVID, players breaking their hands.
COVID.
One of my players got tripped up in practice on a Friday and could not play Sunday by his teammate goofing around. Bruh, I've been going through it. But I get this 15. Fuck it, man. I get this $1,500. We going back courtside, my bro. That's what we doing. Let's get it. Let's get it.
We're about to do a live stream.
Let's get it. And we got extra ticket. We got extra money for another ticket. We'll get somebody
a
lucky giveaway. We'll bring somebody with us on a live stream. Let's get it, man. Y'all wish me luck in the fantasy football playoffs. That's all I got, man. I'm out.
I'm about to get ready for Spider-Man. We'll catch y'all later.
All right, I'll talk to you after my Spider-Man, 8 o'clock. I mean,
I'm not going to
talk to you Saturday night. I'm just not going to talk to you. I'm just going to tweet out this movie was godlike. I'm off Twitter.
Stay off.
The first show was like 7 o'clock today, right?
Yeah, me and Moose are hitting the 7:15.
Oh yeah. I'm off Twitter until Saturday. So, hey man, I'll see you when I see you on Saturday. But all right, peace. Peace, everybody. Merry Christmas if we don't talk to you again. Happy Kwanzaa. You know what I'm saying? Happy Hanukkah. I don't know. Happy celebration of the winter holiday for the Jehovah's Witness. They don't celebrate holidays.
Winter solstice.
Yeah. That's
not thing. Like religious. That's just
a big thing. That's an actual like legit thing. Yeah. And NASA got one of their spaceships close to the sun. Yeah, we can celebrate that too. Yeah.
Shout out to Uber. Shout out to Uber Eats. They delivered something to the space station.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But that's it for us. Catch us again next week. Holiday special. My boy got it on the Santa Claus hat. I'm gonna get some reindeer or something.
Shit, I might be Spider Santa in this bit.
Oh, we might have to do a review episode then. But check us out on Twitter, on Instagram. We need to update our website. I keep forgetting. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I changed the link on our Twitter just to post to the last episode because.
Oh, okay, cool.
Also, please hit us up in the DMs if you have any questions about anything. It could be code related. If we can help, we'll help. It could be career advice. We got y'all.
All right, and we out.